So time to go back with another video. I'm Strange Wang, and today we have top 5 most overrated movies of 2023. This is just my opinion. Movies that I saw that I was like, everyone's talking about this, and I don't understand why. Movies like that. Also did my top 10 best and worst and most anticipated, and top 5 least anticipated with Nate on that one. So eyes will be all over this video. For those videos, subscribe and you can just go and watch all of them. That would be great. But let's get down to brass tacks. Let's get started. Number 5 is going to be a movie that I did enjoy. There are movies on here that I did enjoy. I just don't think they're as good as everyone else does. And my number 5 is a perfect example of that. And it is Air. Air made a lot of really good decisions with its filmmaking. There's just 2 or 3 scenes of dialogue that absolutely sucked, or times where the film just got really cringy for no damn reason, a la the Ben Affleck I'm late scene. That was
terrible.
Everyone went out and watched it. Sneaker culture's on a high, which is probably the reason why it got made. And I love sneakers. I wear all types of sneakers, all types of footwear. I like Jordans. I like Yeezys. Shh, don't tell nobody that. I like a few New Balances. I love shoes, and I was interested in seeing this movie, and I've seen documentaries of it and everything. But I don't feel like the story really made you get that invested in these people's lives. Was it well acted? Yes, of course. And as I mentioned, it did have a few problems. But a good 85. But everyone saw this movie and everyone talked about how great it was. And it was like a 90-something Rotten Tomatoes. And I just think that's a bit much.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
At my number 4 spot, we have You Are Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah. This is a Adam Sandler family movie starring his family. And let me tell you, the filmmaking of this movie, if you want to call it a movie,
so fucking terrible.
And what's worse than that is the acting. Honestly, the whole filmmaking process is very amateur hour. If you want to see better quality movies, you'd be better off watching the Disney Channel original. This thing is one of the worst films I've seen all year when it comes to the technical side of filmmaking and the acting and etc. And the story dealing with religion. Jesus. The story dealing with religion and everything is smart, is good. I see where they wanted to go with it, but the execution just did not work for me personally. If you want to see a good 2023 movie about a young girl's religion, go watch Dear God, It's Me, Margaret. Are You There, God, It's Me, Margaret? That shit's fire.
And I'm not lying.
At my number 3 spot, we have Killers of the Flower Moon. This film is entirely too damn long. Is it well made? Of course it's well made. Is it well acted? Of course it's well acted. But there's so much in this movie and so little for you to care about. I don't understand why people love this movie so much. I give it like a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes, but no, it's low 90s. It's Scorsese. He's old. People are dick riding, especially since he's on this fuck Marvel crusade. People just side with him more, and I think that's why this movie gets so much love. But again, that's just a theory. That's an opinion. It might not be true. But him giving original cinema in a time where it's lacking original cinema, I think people just hold on to it so much, and he's such a spokesman and a leader for it. I think people just boost it up more than it should, because I watched this movie and I was like, you could cut 30 minutes off this movie and I don't think I would feel any different about these characters, because I don't feel bad for Lily Gladstone's character. I don't feel her relationship with Leonardo DiCaprio even works on the smallest of levels. I don't understand why they're in love and why she would choose him.
You know nothing about that.
But I did not love it like everyone else did, which is why I think the film is overrated.
I guess.
Next, we have my number 2, and this director gets his dick ridden by cinema fans more than Leonardo DiCaprio, or not Leonardo DiCaprio, Martin Scorsese. That's the director I was thinking of, because Killers of the Flower Moon. and it's Christopher Nolan. Oppenheimer was a, again, long movie that lost me more times than it got me. My investment was super meager when it came to Oppenheimer himself. I understand building the bomb and science and all that shit needed to be in there. But for me, the juicy part was the trial. This trial within himself as well. Not just the one he was legally facing, but the trial in his own mind. The monster he thinks he is. What has he done to society? That's the juicy part of the steak. This movie, actually, I thought felt like a really, really terrible, really good steak. A great steak, just terribly cut, because you get a small portion of delicious meat, and then you get a bone. You get all T-bone, no meat. And Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan, I guess people who don't usually go see movies like jocks were interested, or frat boys, or your dad's uncle, or your father himself. Just men were like, this is a movie for men and we need to go to the theater and watch it. And everyone went out and watched it. And I think it was the cool thing. I think nobody wanted to be like, oh, this movie sucked. Logan Paul did. He's like, I fell asleep during Oppenheimer. That shit was boring. And he got hated online for it. I think machismo makes this film overrated. People adopted this thing as a manly film. It's different from other manly films, so it's nice to have a good variety in there. You know, it's different from Wolf of Wall Street, which is very macho, machismo, or Scarface, or Fight Club. It's about science and shit. Maybe I'll watch it again. Maybe I'll watch Killers of the Flower Moon or any other film on my list I think is overrated, and I may or may not enjoy it more. I think Oppenheimer and Killers of the Flower Moon are two that I will enjoy more, but as of right now, I have no idea of when I'm going to watch them next, because I don't really want to watch them again. As of right now, maybe in 2 or 3 years, I'm like, let me give Oppenheimer another chance, or let me give Killers of the Flower Moon another chance. But as of right now, I don't want to watch that shit again.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Coming in at my number one spot is a movie I really dislike. There's only 2 movies on here that I really dislike, and they both made my top 10 worst movies of 2023. My number one is Megan. This movie is bland, it's stupid, it's repetitive, it's predictable. All of its jokes and everything that gave it charisma or funny or comedic. I can't even speak. I'm so angry because I'm talking about this stupid ass fucking movie.
Okay, man. Arnold.
People only watch because it's a horror movie, and people all go see horror movies. They don't fucking need billions of dollars to make a horror movie, so they always make money. This is Chucky, the remake of Chucky. This is basically it. And that movie wasn't good. The only difference is this is a girl robot killer. It is not something that we've seen before in other source material. And everything, its whole personality is stolen from fucking TikTok. I wish this movie was as long as the fucking TikTok and I wouldn't have to sit in a theater as long as I did. It's dumb, it's stupid, it's poorly acted, it's poorly written. This is a 6 out of 10 movie. It's fine for what it is. It's a flash in the pan, but it caught on like wildfire, and all I fucking heard about for 4 or 5 months was Megan, Megan, Megan. And I hate Megan. I feel like Drake and or Josh, because Megan's a piece of shit. Fuck Megan. I don't want to see a fucking sequel to Megan, because Megan is a
Stank bitch.
Those are 5 movies from 2023 that I personally find overrated. If you think I'm wrong or I missed a movie or two, let me know that in the comment section below. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel, because later on this week you will find out what I thought was the most top 5 underrated movies of 2023. I don't know if that made sense, but let's keep going. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.